We already talked about the fact that bonds with longer maturities have high interest rate risk, and similarly, bonds with low coupons have higher interest rate risk. That's kind of normal because if you have low coupons, you are effectively paying back over a longer period of time. There is an all duration concept for coupon bonds. For pure discount bonds or zero coupon bonds, there's no issue. If I have a 30-year zero coupon bond, how long am I going to wait to get my money? 30 years, right? No problem. And but with coupon bonds, what's going on there? I don't like closing my door. Or maybe I'm shouting too much. Let them deal with it. This is me. I guess that they had some electricity issues last weekend. Maybe they're dealing with the consequences of those. Apparently, KU lost all power on Saturday and Sunday. I was in Richmond. Funny part because of this, I had headaches all that week. And on Sunday, I got up. I had no headaches. My girlfriend's sisters were going to come. I said, don't cancel because we had planned that I was going to make them duck orange with roasted Welsh vegetables and Yorkshire pudding. I go there. I have no headache. I put in a fucking masterpiece. And I had class the next day, so I came home. Tuesday morning, you know what happened. Then I came home on Thursday. I had brought the bones from those ducks. I also got some just to entertain myself. Also, there was a deal at Costco on backbone ribs of cows. I made what French call a pot au feu out of that. A pot au feu is basically the ancestor of the pho stock. The word pho comes from feu in French. Vietnam used to be a French colony before U.S. got involved. Man, that thing is so great. I got so much rib fat and duck fat out of that. I saved them. It's going to last me probably 6 months. It's so strong. You use just a little, half a teaspoon of fat in a big dish. It makes it great. Now my doctor is waiting for Doug Lawrence this Friday. I'm sorry for my English guys. You fucking saved my life. If she had not realized that I was having a seizure, I could have died that day. They took out a 6 centimeter mass. I mean, volume is 200 square cubed or cube centimeters, or about 12 and a half inch cubed. It's tennis ball size. Well, the good thing is I have more room in the hard drive now. So you guys are in trouble. A guy named Macaulay in 1939 came up with a simple solution because people were asking, okay, I'm buying this 30-year bond or 10-year bond, but how long it takes me to get my money on average? He said, okay, let's do a duration number. Of course, we now know that as Macaulay duration. Let's say a cash flow or a bond in general has n cash flows. Okay. For each cash flow, you multiply uh, present value of that cash flow with the maturity of that cash flow, and you divide that by the sums of the present values. So this is basically a present value weighted maturity of the cash flows. It's that simple. In fact, we can calculate that rather easily. Let's give an example here. And I'm going to do this for mortgages. Suppose I have a mortgage. Let's do a principal. Come on. Yeah. As I said, my color choices have not changed yet. And let's do an interest loan rate. Let's put 3%. We can calculate a payment out of this. There is an Excel function. Oh, let's do this. Years 30. There is an Excel function called PMT. Okay. I mean, we can do it with other means, but since we already have a function, first argument is the rate, but that rate is a period rate, so I'm going to divide it by 12. Number of periods, 30 years times 12. Present value is that. There is no balloon payment, so such a loan would cost you $421.60 a month. Okay. Now, obviously, there are 360 cash flows on this. I'm going to drag this all the way to 360. We could even do more, but I'll just stop there. Now we know the cash flow each year. Oh, by the way, Excel calculates this is a negative number because you're making a payment. Since I don't like that, I'm going to put a negative in front. So this is my monthly cash flow as the bank. We can calculate the present value of all of these. Take my cash flow divided by 1 plus the APR divided by 12 raised to the power number of periods. It should be less than that. Maybe not too much less than that. Let's do it again. Okay.